Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports preview of Wales versus Denmark, a key game taking place in the Nations League this coming weekend on the Friday. So, chance to maybe enjoy the weekend if Wales get a win, but
always,
maybe it could go either way really, because a win would see Wales promoted to League A of the Nations League. I mean, I'm not too sure how much you care about this Nation League.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's grown on me since the whole concept of it. I thought it was a little bit Mickey Mouse.
Would you be excited though if Wales were promoted to League A to get some better competition? Really,
I don't know, because I mean, I'd say that, for instance, Denmark, that's a team, I'd say around about our level where we're at these days. Mm-hmm. I'd say we're above the Republic of Ireland, who are also in our group. So, I don't know, in terms of, you don't want to be playing teams that are so far and away better than you, which there's a chance of that if we went up to Group A.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it is what it is. You can only get better by playing against better teams. So, yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I can take or leave the Nations League, but it's good just to see Wales playing competitive games.
Well, hopefully it won't go the way that it went last time out. They played against Denmark, lost by 2-0. Bit of a disappointing.
When we were supposed to play against Denmark futsal players.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, then
suddenly Christian Eriksen's on the team.
Yeah.
That'll be one to forget really quickly. But things have turned around for Wales since. Got the 1-0 win away at Ireland last time out in the Nations League. But the one person that needs to really come onto the frame really is Gareth Bale, because he hasn't been firing quite recently. He hasn't scored since September. He has had a bit of a niggling injury a little bit. So maybe you can give him a bit of a take the pressure off him in that sense. But how important is it for Bale to really get firing in this game if Wales want to be promoted?
Obviously, it's important because he's our best player by a mile. He's one of the top players in the world, and Wales aren't a big nation, so he's vital. But I think we're at a point now where even if he's not, in previous years, it was always Gareth Bale or bust. If Gareth Bale wasn't on fire, there wasn't enough quality in the squad to get by. Whereas now it's like, if he's not having the best of games or he's just doing okay, there's quality emerging in other parts of the pitch where it's like, we've got faith, but it's not all the eggs in the Bale basket. But obviously, if he turns it on, then that's a completely different game. Yeah. What
other changes do you think Giggs needs to make in order to try and change the fortunes around and make sure that things don't go the way that it went last time out against Denmark?
Denmark, they're a good team. I say we're on like a level pegging with them. If being totally honest, I think at the moment they've probably got a little bit more quality than we have across the squad. Ours is more a case of for the future. So it's, as I said, I'm not. It's not make or break for this Nations League. So if we get beat by Denmark, it's not the end of the world. It's all about ingraining the system into the young players that are coming through, giving more game time to an Ethan Ampadu, to a David Brooks, Tom Lawrence maybe gets a goal up front, maybe even Tyler Roberts, Harry Wilson, Chris Meppen. There's players who are either just coming through as in they're young, or they're just coming into the squad, or even the Paul Dummett just coming back to the squad in the last round.
Is he still playing for Newcastle?
He is. Which the less said about that, the better, I think. So it's more an opportunity for Giggs to, in a competitive game, to get his players together, get the system. It's still all relatively new to him. So I think and also James Lawrence.
Yes.
It's which is a name that it came from nowhere.
He's in Germany as well, isn't he?
Anderlecht, Belgium.
Oh, Anderlecht, that's the one. I saw you got his first cap coming up.
Yeah, his
26, isn't he?
His grandmother was
born in
Welsh.
England.
He was at Arsenal as a kid, then went to QPR, then went to Ajax. So it's like good pedigree. And then I think it was Sparta Rotterdam and another Dutch team, not Vitesse. But anyway, then when he turned pro, he ended up going to Slovakia to play for a team I did write down that are called Trenčín, if that pronunciation is right. And then from there,
the Trenčín fans.
Yeah, hey. And then from there, in the summer, he went to Anderlecht. He's played, I think, 6 games for Anderlecht this season, so he's getting in the team.
Yeah.
So centre back, holding midfielder. Give him a go and see what. It's going in totally blind, I think, for a lot of us Wales fans on that one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Giggs does and whether or not he gives people like Tom Lawrence a chance in the squad to see what they can do. How this game unfolds really is a win would promote Denmark to League A as well, but a draw would mean that they would need a draw or a win in their final game against Ireland, whereas Wales, this is their final game of the Nations League. And the tiebreakers work as they usually do.
This is why you've got big notes.
This is why I've got
the
big
rules
notes,
of a Nations League.
because I've written these notes down to find out how things will work out if results go a certain way. So tiebreakers work as points, goal difference, and then goals for. in that order.
Right.
Wales are currently on 5 goals, whereas Denmark are only on 2 goals. So it's kind of playing into the favour because of Wales have conceded more goals than Denmark, but they've also scored more goals than Denmark. So in this fixture, if they were to draw, then it wouldn't be too bad of a situation for Wales, but they would have to rely heavily on Ireland in order to pick up a result.
It's totally, well, not totally off topic, but slightly off topic.
They're in the group, so I think they're in the topic.
Yeah, it's almost painful to see what's happened to the Ireland national team. It's just it's absolute shambles, and the lack of quality there. So yeah, point being, Denmark should walk over them. I think
should walk over them. So
I'd imagine
it's going to be really important for Wales to pick up a result in this game. So how do you think the game's going forward? Is it taking place in Millennium Stadium, or is it just in Cardiff?
No, back
City?
in Cardiff. In Cardiff, this one.
It's not called the Millennium Stadium even anymore. I don't know what the sponsorships is.
Yeah, Principality.
Principality.
Yeah, me too. I think, I don't know, my heart's kind of saying, Wales win, but I think a draw. No balls to it. 2-0 Wales.
Ambitious. So he says.
Yes.
You're very much confident, even though you said, "Oh, screw
it's
you only live once."
Yeah, it's what you think that Eriksen's going to be missing. That's massive.
The optimism had to be drawn out of him like a blood to a stone. That's what we had to do. But hopefully, you Welsh fans that are watching this video are a bit more optimistic with your predictions in the comment section below. How do you think the game's to unfold?
Whoa. Your prediction.
My prediction.
Yeah, you can't get out of it that easy.
Right. Okay then. I think Wales are going to win this game. I think Bale is under the pressure and he's going to come out and start firing for Wales to truly show that they can rejuvenate themselves and bring themselves back into the form that they had at the European Championships 2 years ago. I think this Bale is needed really, both for club and for country, especially for club. But a good way for it to happen is for him to bring in the form from country into club, and firing in these games, in these key games against Denmark, which have promotion riding on them. I think he can definitely.
Because that's so important. The Nations League.
Yes.
Come on. And then the Albania friendly
I tell you,
on Monday.
2 years' time, you'll be all over the Nations League. You won't be able to stop talking about it. That's what's going to happen.
It has won me over, like I said. At first, I thought it was like just a bit of a piss take, really. Who's really interested. Almost like the League Cup of international football, sadly. But no, it's as it's progressed. I think it got me on side when Wales turned over Ireland. It's like, oh right, okay. Oh yeah, we could play some nice attacking football.
Are you going to get a Welsh shirt with the Nations League?
I'll be getting no Nations League badges on my shirt. Nope.
All right, let us know your own predictions for the game itself in the comment section below this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe for more Let's Talk Sport content. See you all very soon.